Hello everyone and welcome to my 30-day ab challenge. So a lot of you did my challenge a couple of months back. I did a 30-day ab blaster with lots of different exercises, and every day for 30 days it progressively got harder in terms of the repetitions. Now we're going to be doing a similar kind of thing. So tomorrow's the 1st of June. I wanted to do a different challenge, slightly different one. It's going to be a lot simpler, a lot kind of easier to manage in terms of getting it done. Very quick, very simple, very easy. I've got 3 different levels for you. We've got a beginners, an intermediate and an advanced, so it's suitable for anyone. I said in my post yesterday it was suitable for all abilities. I wasn't lying. So what is the challenge? It's going to be a 30-day plank challenge. So most people know what a plank is. Shortly I'm going to demonstrate exactly what it is. But what does it actually do? What does it work? What are the benefits? It's an isometric hold where we're going to be on our elbows and our balls of our feet. We're going to have as straight a line as possible throughout the body. It's essentially a core exercise. We're going to work our abdomen. We're going to work our lower back a little bit. We're going to work everything that surrounds and supports our trunk. Great for posture, great for core stability, and of course good for toning up the front of the tummy there. So for 30 days, you're going to be progressively increasing the length of time that you hold it. As I said, it doesn't matter where you're starting at. I've got one which should suit absolutely everyone. So I'm going to make a bit of competition about this as well. So what I'd like you to do is take your starting photos, ideally topless, in your gym gear, something like that. But essentially anything that shows your shape very, very clearly. A front on and a side on, and also a waist measurement. Grab a tape measure, get in line with your belly button, and just go around. If you can send me that of day 1's photos and stats and day 30's on day 30. Okay, so I don't want anything in the beginning because there's only going to be a select handful of people that actually make it through to the end. I know this from previous experience because I've done loads of these 30-day challenges myself and not actually made it through to the end. However, just for the record, I did make the last one on my own. It was horrible. This one as well, the end of the advanced option, which I'm going to put myself through, I'm really not looking forward to because it's not going to be easy really. So we're going to have some fun with this either way, but make sure you get your beginning photos done. I'm going to put all the names in a hat of everyone who submits the final day's photos and stats, pick it out at random, and they're going to win a week's worth of my HIIT classes. So you've got 4 options, you can go to all 4 if you wish, so it gives you a little bit more of an extra incentive as well. So what we're going to be doing then, holding a plank position. So we need to be on your elbows and forearms. And what we're looking for here is keep having as straight a line as possible throughout the body. Ideally having elbows underneath the shoulders and up onto the balls of your feet. Feet are probably about hip width apart, maybe even a shoulder width, something like that. And all we're looking for is engaging your core muscles by sucking your belly button in towards your spine and giving your bum muscles a bit of a clench. So that there will help to keep the body in a nice alignment, and we're looking to try and keep a straight line as possible. If you feel like you're going a bit too low or equally a bit too high, try and use a mirror if you can, and just make sure that we're holding the right kind of position. Because this will minimise any kind of lower back pain and the pressure that can be on there. Obviously some of you may have lower back problems or old conditions. Be very cautious with this one. If you know you've got a weak back, go with the beginner option first, or if it's that bad, maybe consult your doctor first of all. But you've got to be sensible with this kind of stuff. If you do feel, if you do feel as if your lower back is taking a bit of a beating, just stop. Don't try and push through on this kind of thing. If you really need to, you can do the same standard position, but drop to the knees. So still keeping a straight line, we don't want your bum up in the air, still keeping a straight line throughout. And this will just take a lot of pressure off the back. But if I'm honest, if you're doing whichever variations or whichever program and it's too much too often, you're probably best to drop down to the program beneath that, if that makes sense. Anytime anyone's got any questions or wants to ask anything, feel free to drop me a private message or give me a shout. I'll be happy to answer any questions. But I think that is more or less it really. Tag anyone else in who you think might be interested. We're going to start this tomorrow. Underneath this post I'm going to be adding a photo which will show you the timings. So all we've got to do is hold it. The maximum it's going to be up to on day 30 for the advanced program will be 5 minutes. So the most amount of time you're going to have to do over the next 30 days is 5 minutes. So really, anyone gives me that I haven't got time excuse, well, I'm not even going to bother rising to it because it's rubbish. But that's the thing. There's absolutely no excuse whatsoever. This isn't going to give you a flat stomach or a six-pack in 30 days unless you change your eating habits. We've got to start improving how we eat. We've got to start moving a little bit more as well. It's, just doing 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes a day and that's it isn't unfortunately going to be enough. We need to move more. We need to get our muscles working, get our body moving, as well as eating a lot better. Okay, so I'm not saying you've got to be on a strict, perfect diet for 30 days. That's not what I'm about. But we do need to start making little improvements and start changing how we eat and how we move. For any more tips on that, please feel free to look through my page or give me a shout in general. But I wish you all the best of luck for this. I'm going to be doing this myself. If you want to hashtag this, Haybo's Abs, I'll put that in the post. We did this before. We got quite a lot of people interested. Loads of people got involved. I was getting all the guys in my HIIT class doing this as well. So we should have a lot of fun, really. So give it a crack. See what you think. Give me a shout and make sure you take those beginning photos. See it through to the end. I know you can do it, and then send the results in at the end. But best of luck, and yeah, I look forward to seeing some posts on Facebook tomorrow of people doing day 1. Cheers, guys.